You probably don't know what you're going to want later in life. Like me, I started aerial dance just 2 years ago, and before that, I was definitely not that sporty. In the last episode, you can see I started doing kickboxing, and I specifically started that just so I can get better at doing aerial dance. So today, on top of the practice this week, you are going to hear my story of how I wanted to start aerial dance as an adult and how I went from feeling really defeated every day to now standing here telling you how great I feel about doing aerial dance. You're going to see me finishing this sail away dance that I started last week. First, I'm going to practice the spinning flow without spinning so that you can see a little bit of it and try it out with me, even though it's not a complete tutorial yet. So I decided to take out my jumpsuit today because last time I did it in the live and it makes me feel good. The zipper doesn't bother me at all because it's like here. I never will have any kind of pressure here. Like I'm not gonna put the hammock or hook here. And here I don't really feel it. And covering my waist, I really like that part. So at first I'm standing, grabbing high. You can also do this.
I believe I can fly.
Just a beautiful whatever. And then kick this leg out. So then when I lift this leg off, it's going to spin. So I can draw a little bit of doodle if I want. Let's leave right here. And then I'm gonna go up, push hip. And wrap it at the same time. So then, be careful not to wrap it around the knee. And now it can be a pose if I want to. Balance. And then the next move is to grab the side. I feel like I'm gonna lean forward and then spin over here. This is when I got stuck last week. I think once it's spinning, it goes like this. Because it's not spinning, now I'm stuck. But I think, okay, I'm wrapping myself. Okay, so what do you think about this dance? This is only the first part, which you might have saw last week that I started working on it. And to go from here, today I'm going to try some of this flow that I found on Instagram. I have a feeling that is going to work really well. But first I'm going to add a swivel. You don't necessarily need to spin for this, but I just really like spinning so I can really feel the music. Both legs hook. watching the old videos make me feel like that girl really sucked. Now I feel like all that time, it's just for preparing what I can do today. And you can see it doesn't take me that long to practice, come up with a whole new flow to dance. Thinking back, I really thought that everyone was so much better. All the aerial friends that I ask how come they're so good, they always tell me they used to dance ballet, they used to do gymnastics. And I always felt like I'm so behind. Why do I bother trying? But now I found out that starting aerial dance as an adult is not all that bad, and I'm gonna share it out with you. Sooner or later, you're going to find out that your body isn't getting any healthier or better unless you work hard to train it and keep working on it. Right now, I'm 29 and I feel that I've tried so hard to get to where I am now. It's much harder for me to give up all the hard work that I have done. If I would have learned aerial dance when I was 5, I probably would have given up very quickly, which is kind of what I did with music now. The main takeaway today is this. Learning how to use your body is just like learning a new language. And that's a major process that I underestimated at the beginning. And let me give you an example, a quick example. It's simple as extending my arm. It's more about firing the right muscles to do the movement instead of using the joint to do the movement. How I practice differently now is to focus on what my body needs. That's why you see me doing many different kinds of conditioning to get better at aerial dance, instead of doing what my mind wants to do all the time, just focusing on doing all the elegant pose. Yeah, just to share with you why I'm feeling really great now to come back to aerial dance to work on this dance with you. My plan is to take a week to work on this new dance. That means that the next episode of this series is going to come out 2 Saturdays from now. And next Saturday, I'm gonna take out some old aerial outfits. There are so many of them. And I'm going to show you how you can take some beautiful pictures with the aerial hammock, even if you have very little experience, and just make some nice picture with cute outfits. Thank you for listening to my story today, and I would love to hear yours, so we can chat in the comment below.